Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Right, we're out back on the big pier again, and as you can possibly see, it is a very windy day. We've literally one day after the storm. We had another storm here. I can't remember the name of the storm, but I'll put the name of the whatever the storm was called on the screen now. And we're one day after the storm, and the conditions of the sea today is a lot better than it was last time me and Jonathan were fishing here. The conditions, we've got a north, I think it's a northeasterly wind, which by fishermen's terms, like round here, northeasterly is not very good. It is supposed to turn for the rest of this week. It's supposed to turn to an easterly, and yeah, when that happens, normally it flattens off and it clears up really quickly. So we've come out, I've come out one day after the storm just to try and get the tail end of the storm and hopefully make some benefits of this dirty water. Yeah, hopefully we can get a fish in that dirty water. But I'm fishing two rods today. I'm fishing one rod out at distance and one rod down in close to see if I can pull out a conger if there's one down there. Normally you get the congers off these piers when the tide's rough and the water's nice and dirty, which it is today, so hopefully there's some knocking about down there. And yeah, for the one at distance, I don't know if it's going to work, but I am trying a bait that I'm not really comfortable using, but it is well used for codling, so I'm hoping I can pull out a codling today, even if it's just a small one. I'm not really that fussed as long as I can get a decent fish on camera for you. Try and get away from the dogfish today, hopefully. So I'm not, again, rays are welcome. Codling is the main target, but in that sort of conditions as well, you could possibly pick up a bass as well. So hope and pray we can get one of those today, or something else, never know. But Jonathan's on his way down, I can see him now. I did start off on the double steps, but the wind is just way too bad. It's like 30 mile an hour plus gusts, and yeah, even with my large size, I was nearly getting blown off them steps, so I decided to come over here by the wall just to get a bit of shelter. Right on the very end. I haven't gone right on the very end because last time we were fishing over there, not just around this corner. We were fishing out towards Scotland, but today I'm fishing literally that way towards Isle of Man. Isle of Man is in that direction. You can maybe just faintly see it on the horizon there, and Scotland's over there. So last time I was targeting that way. Today I'm targeting that way, and as you can see, it's really sunny today, but it's still very cold. I think the reason why it's so cold is because of that north wind. But right, I'm gonna I've got also, I don't know if you've noticed, around my neck I bought myself one of these contraptions. It's basically just plonk it over your neck and it acts like a chest mount. But the problem, I've got a chest mount at home that I could have used. The problem is it's quite big and it goes on top of my belly, and the angle's all weird and it flops all over the place. It's not a tight fit, and yeah, so I got one of these, so it has the camera just below my chin, so it's a new perspective of what I'm doing. So hopefully you can get a lot more content doing this way. We'll see what happens. I've got a seagull watching me. There he is, looking for my bait, but he's not getting it. Greedy shit. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and concentrate on fishing. I'll stick you on this large mount here, and hopefully we'll get a fish. Go on. Shy a piece of squad this time. Yeah, so I measured it up on this dongle here. So I want the hook to sit about there. So I need to cut it just below the tail there. Yeah, I'm just going to whip that on there like that. But what I'm going to do first is thread it through the top of there like that. And what I'm going to do now is just cut a sliver down there, hide the dongle inside the squid like that. And then just whip it on. Tell you what, we'll put a piece of mackerel in there as well, why not? So what, where the dongle is lying, what we're going to do now is put a piece of mackerel on top of it like that. As you can see guys, it's pretty windy and cold. There we go. Right. And this one's on a pulley rig, this dongle. And then that little hook at the bottom just sits on that Gemini clip there, look like that. Nope. Don't forget your grippers. Like so. And it dangles away there, ready for next cast. Now let's tighten up on this rod because it should have a hole by now. Oh Jesus! Oh, he's lassoed a dogfish. He hasn't even hooked it; he's just lassoed it round tail. Oh Jesus! So yeah, the bait that's out there now, that's just gone out, is on a pulley dropper with some carp and mackerel wrap. It's a little one, about 3 inches in size. That's gone out at distance. Now we've got the wind on our back facing the sea, so it's helping the casts. We can get some extra distance on the cast today, which is awesome. Also, like I said, I've just baited up that pulley rig there that's on tripod with that dongle. I've tried dongles once in the past. I think it was a couple of years ago on the small pier, and I think I had a ray, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to apply it and see if it will actually work around here. No, it's mainly for like so you don't deep hook fish, which with the dogfish last time we were here, I was losing hooks because they were just literally swallowing the bait all the time, and 4 sukumas as well. So I thought to myself, let's try with a dongle just to see if we can just hook them in the corner of the mouth where it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do with the dongles. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can get a fish today on the dongle. We'll see how it's hooked in the corner. If it's hooked in the corner of the mouth, we'll see if it works that way. But at the moment, like I say, we've got 2 hooks. We've got the main 2-0 sakuma with a 2-0 circle. Let's see how it goes. Right guys, we're going to check the conger rod that I've got down here, down the side of the wall. Tell you what, I'll show you and get you out the sun. So you can see the ultra power that I've got here, just leaning up against wall. Now that is just literally down there, down the side of the wall there. Hoping to get a slippery eel, but I've had no runs on the reel yet. So, and it's been out there for a good half an hour, 45 minutes. So time to see if there's anything there, or just a bait change really. Well, that bait is literally, there's nothing wrong with it. I would say a conger would definitely still eat that. And because it's not dark yet, I'm actually going to just put this straight back out. And if you look at my weights, look, concrete weights with toilet roll tubes. Just fill the toilet roll tubes up with concrete with a pin in. Works just as good. So you don't have to lose actual leads. And there we go. And she's fishing. Sorry about the sun, don't worry, the sun's going down soon. But yeah, we're both fishing again. Right guys, welcome back. Jonathan's just had an absolute beast of a bite. I honestly didn't know what it was doing, because it was just a couple of rattles and then it went slack, and then it just bent over and started running. And I think by the looks of that bend in his rod, I think he's got it. And the singing of that line, I love that sound. Is it going to be Jonathan that's going to save my video again? Because that's the only reason you saw last time. You saw the last sea fishing video, because Jonathan caught them 2 rares. If it was just me with the dogfish, I wouldn't have uploaded it. He's going to walk around with it. Must be a rare. Lucky. Right, I'll show you when he brings it. I don't know if you can see him. He's just down there untangling it, because it looked like it was a bit wrapped up. Yeah, it's a little thornback. So they're there. Just need to see if I can get myself one. I need one. I need something. I haven't had an out yet. Look at that sunshine. Almost down. But yeah, nothing for me yet. Right guys, we've changed up a little bit. Hang on, let me get the camera for you. There we go. Right, so we've changed up a little bit. As you can see, I've put both rods now up on the tripod. On the left rod, I'm casting out at distance. On the right rod, I'm casting in close. Just a little overhead thump. That's it. And then on the left rod, I'm getting out as far as I can. And then also, sun's gone. Just a little bit of a nice sunset there. And so the bait that I've put out, yeah, I'm getting a bite already, look. Because Jonathan was getting pestered by dogfish close in. Just like I said, just overhead thump. And I've put squid, mackerel and carp on that one, and I'm getting rattled already. So I'm just going to let that develop, because it's probably just dogfish and whiting again. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, so yeah, the battery went on my camera. Yeah, look, still getting rattles on the right rod. That is, like I say, that's carp, mackerel and squid wrap. And the left rod, that's out at distance with whiting and mackerel wrap, because I had a little whiting earlier that I didn't even know it was on, and it was dead. So and a little birdie told me that whiting is good for spur dog, so I thought I'd give it a try. So yeah, as you can see, I think that's just whiting, I think. pecking away, or possibly dogfish. But that's a paternoster, Pennell paternoster. Oh, I'll show you what I mean. I can't. I think I used to just call them paternoster rigs, but I'll show you what it is when I get it in. Because by the looks of it, it won't be long. Right guys, that I'm getting bites on both rods now, but I'm going to let the one on the left develop because that's the one that's out at distance. So I'm hoping that give that one a chance to actually eat it. But that one on the right, that's been doing that all, well, ever since it landed in the water. So I think I'm just getting bombarded by whiting and possibly dogfish as well. Should we bring it in and see if it's on? It looks like it's on. We'll bring it in and see if it's on it. Yeah, there's some weight there. I'm going to say it's a little dogfish. There we are. A foul hooked whiting in the eye, lovely, and in the back. Yeah, little whiting, getting the light there. Cool, let's go and release it. Right, that whiting went back. So that's the rig that got it on. So I don't know what I think I just call it a paternoster, where it's crimped at the top there with one snood coming down with the hooks on the end. So what I'm going to do now is quickly change this over to, this one's a pulley dropper. Like I say, all I'm doing with this rod is just a little tiny overhead thump. That's it. I'm going to keep the camera rolling. I want to see how quickly it takes before the whiting find it. Oh, look at that. Instantly. That's unbelievable. You've just literally watched me put that out, and I haven't knocked the camera off. Still rolling, and I'm getting little tiny whiting bites already. Unreal. Right, that one can peck away because I've got to rebait up that rig ready for next cast. Right guys, I finally got the target species, well, one of them for tonight. A little tiny baby female thornback. And look at that. That there is the main hook, and that's a circle right in the corner of the mouth. Let me see if I can get the T-bar out. There we go. Just to give you a bit of perspective of the size of this fish, guys. There's my hand. So it's absolutely tiny. It's not the smallest thornback I've had, but it's one of the smallest. Right, let's go and get it released. Right guys, get it dropped off. And away it goes. Yeah, somebody was asking us in the comments on the previous video, what was this noise? Why are they doing this on the piers for? What was the noise for? To be honest with you, I have no idea why they do it. To me, it just sounds like a foghorn, but it's not even fogging. But it goes off like 4 to 5 times in a day. So this will be the last time for tonight. And what time is it now, Jonathan? Because it'll be 5. Yeah, 5 on the dot. And I know one goes off at 10 in the morning. And I think the other one's even like 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Probably 1 actually, it sounds about right. But yeah, God knows what they're for, guys. Right guys, that's at the end of tonight's video. Finally managed to get that ray at the end there. Not the biggest ray in the world, but it was one of the targets anyway. So, but all I learned tonight is that there's a lot of whiting and not as many dogfish actually tonight. And I think Jonathan had one lassoed around the tail, and that was the only one I think. But we, like I say, we're just getting pestered by loads of whiting as well. So I don't know what's happening. I think I'm gonna have to change locations, I reckon. So I think next time I go out on the beach, well, go sea fishing, we'll be on the beach. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time. So thanks very much. See you next time on Earl's Fishing Adventures. See you later.